So Louisville has some interesting things. We didn't even notice this on the way, but they really like sloths. Today we're taking you with us to our nearby city of Louisville, Kentucky. Louisville is known for its bourbon and its horse racing, but because we have so many friends who live here, we have tons of hidden gems that we love in the area. So come along with us as we explore some of our favorite things that Louisville has to offer. Let's go to Louisville. And if you're not from Kentucky, you are probably thinking, what the heck is Louisville? Because everybody calls it Louisville, 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 Louisville. I have heard everything, but the Kentucky pronunciation is Louisville.
Louisville. You have to draw it out. Louisville. I tried to teach my host brother whenever I studied abroad in Chile, and I don't think he could even say it. Which, I mean, it's fair. It's hard to say it the right way, which in Kentucky is probably not the right way that it should be pronounced, but that's how it's pronounced here, so it's right.
One last thing before we get into the city. I think everybody thinks that Kentucky is super remote and isolated, but the nice thing about where we're located is that there are tons of cities within a 6-hour drive. So not only are we able to reach Lexington, Cincinnati, and Louisville max 1 hour, we can get to Atlanta, Chicago, Nashville, Indianapolis, all within 6 hours, even St. Louis. Plus 3 airports within an hour. It's pretty tough to pass up. We love to start off any day in Louisville with brunch at Gralehaus. It's so good. They have these shrooms and grits, which are in a smoked trout board. We don't get anything like that anywhere else, but it's so good here. Classy.
Now that we've eaten at Gralehaus, we are off to downtown Louisville to check out some of the shops, and there's a bunch of different places right along Main Street and Market Street, which is the place to be.
Market Street in downtown Louisville is loaded with tiny shops, restaurants, coffee shops, so it's a great place to come and grab a drink, hang out with friends. It also is home to a lot of Louisville's big festivals, and so we like to come down here anytime there's a big event and hang out with our friends. So Louisville has some interesting things, and among them is this random house facade that is the front of a home. We actually came and took pictures here a few years ago. I'll show it to you up close and personal. One of the things I think is so weird about this is that it literally is just in the middle of the road. You're driving and the road splits around this house. So after a quick Google search, I am learning that apparently the house's owner died right after it was built, and he put all these specific Louisville specific things into the facade of the house. And so when they demolished this neighborhood, or the neighborhood that the house was located in, this has actually been removed and moved to this location, they decided to preserve the facade and put it up as a symbol of Louisville. Now you know, because my super short show, that ages me. Can I hitch a ride? He did give me a ride.
Reluctantly. I don't know why, but I feel like somebody is watching us. Now we're in Old Louisville, which is one of our favorite places to come because it is America's largest collection of Victorian style mansions, which is really cool. It's especially cool in the fall and winter because it's kind of got that sort of spooky vibe, but it also fits really well for the holiday season. So it's a cool place to come and walk around and just kind of explore the little alleyways in between all these old historic homes.
I really like the lamps here because they're all actual like flame lit and they're so cool. It just looks like really historic, which I love.
I love walking down these little alleyways because there's such like hidden little gems in this part of town, especially with like these old historic homes. Like it's just such a nice sort of peaceful area to walk in, as well as getting to see some really beautiful architecture, really well restored. The gargoyle with the Santa hat. That gargoyle really does look like a Frenchie wearing a Santa hat. I love Frenchies. Do they look like gargoyles? A little bit.
Now, time for coffee. One of our favorite coffee shops in Louisville is Phalcha, which we actually just went to for the first time just a couple of months ago. The drinks at Phalcha are absolutely delicious and they are beautifully crafted. So it is definitely a great place to go and bring a friend, sit and relax, enjoy the atmosphere, and have a delicious drink. Plus, if you order the flight, your butterscotch latte may come with a panda on it, which is super cute. So how can you go wrong? Well, we stayed at Phalcha talking with our friend a little bit longer than expected, but now we are ready to head to Toasty's for some smash burgers.
Oh, it's so good. So we're
delicious.
Super excited to show you what it looks like because, yeah, we're going to smash some smash burgers.
Really?
I went for it. Leave a comment if that was awkward or not.
It was awkward.
So we are off to Toasty's now to get a smash burger, which we are super excited about. And they usually have a pickle dip, but we haven't been lucky enough to get that yet. So hopefully, fingers crossed this time.
Hopefully today.
Yeah.
And we found some friends for dinner. We are happy to report that we were finally successful. Toasty's had the pickle dip and we got to try it for the first time. Oh gosh.
Oh yeah.
Camera eats first, Joe. Toasty's knocks it out of the park like always.
Honestly, there's so many great ways to spend time in Louisville, so hopefully this gives you some ideas and gets you excited to come and visit a city in our great state.
Give us a thumbs up if you liked the video and subscribe if you want to follow along in the future.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye! Late fall ginkgos. I also like it that they literally just lose all their leaves at the same time, so they just go poof. They'll just trip both ways.
There's apparently a little ditch there that I did not see because it's covered in leaves. So yeah, great.